All right, everybody, we are back again right in the middle of the WWE Extreme Rules pay-per-view. Welcome once again to the 546 Project, and we're fortunate enough to have the whole gang back together.
Including Dan's cat.
Yep, Angel's even, well, there she goes.
And she's gone.
Yep, she left, but she did make an appearance, so we have to pay her.
Same salary we get.
Absolutely.
Right? Yeah.
Whole lot of nothing times nothing is... Well, nothing.
Actually, I'm in the negative today because I supplied everything for the food box, and there's a plethora of options for today.
We've kind of upped it to the food chest.
Yeah.
We are.
Yeah, we have those Cheerios out there.
They're
If anybody
fresh.
wants
you
to
do
try
have
them.
Cheerios.
Yes.
They are fresh.
Yes, but we'll get to those when we get to the food box. We're going to kind of wing it as we go along here. We don't really have anything planned, but we're all together, so we wanted to...
It's less than a minute and you've
Oh,
already...
Jesus Christ. Already soiled the podcast. We can do without this, as always. But if you all have noticed the theme, the last couple podcasts have been filled with a little bit of hate-fueled venom. A couple weeks ago, Kevin with his hatred of reality TV and apparently clean air.
And Cal Ripken.
Cal Ripken.
That would be the pineapple pizza.
What did we have last week?
What did
Somebody
we have
went on a
last
hate-fueled
week?
rant last
It was
week.
probably me. I don't remember.
More than likely, but Cal Ripken, I think you continued your Cal Ripken and Roy Rogers rant.
And we were hating on stupid people on Facebook.
And bad Facebook
that's
etiquette.
right.
But Nathan, you wanted to talk about the state of music today?
Well, not necessarily so much music today, but just in general of what...
Just artists you don't care for?
What artists we don't really like.
Well, I just think it's funny that you had mentioned about covering this on today's podcast, because literally Jason and I had a conversation about musical artists on the way here.
Oh, yeah?
And what brought that conversation up was the Dave Matthews Band.
Oh, jeez.
Which you alluded to before. That's why Jason and I both laughed. So basically...
Why the hatred?
Yeah, well, see, that's the thing, Nathan. Go ahead, because I want to hear your hatred for the Dave Matthews Band.
Well, I just don't get the appeal of the band. They don't have any songs that I like, and I've listened to, I don't know, like 4 or 5 of them, and it's just, the sound is just
So
not
what you're saying,
for me.
a band that literally has hundreds of songs out there, a plethora of albums, you've heard 4 songs and you hate them.
And it gets worse because apparently, since I have Sirius XM in my car, there's a channel dedicated to the Dave Matthews Band.
I bet he's got a channel.
Okay, so to touch on this, well, I want to hear some more bands because that Nathan doesn't like, or artists that he doesn't like, before I go in.
I will say that just to kind of comment on Dave Matthews, I don't have a problem with the Dave Matthews Band. I like some of their music. I did never understand what the big appeal was. I can remember in high school, like, it was just like everybody loved the Dave Matthews Band and nobody could really say why.
I think they have a nice sound.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I've got nothing against their stuff.
There is a reoccurring song of theirs that is on my playlist. I listen to it multiple times a week. Probably is "Every Day" by the Dave Matthews Band. I think it's a great song, and I've always enjoyed it. And are they really going to recreate this right now with Kevin Owens and Braun Strowman? He's got him up for a choke slam on top of the cage.
Sorry, folks.
Yeah,
And they're in Pittsburgh.
We're watching Extreme
So we're watching-
Rules.
And he's gone. And he's broken in half.
He won. Kevin Owens has won the match.
He
He looks like a winner.
got choke slammed off the top of the cage into the fucking announce table.
A couple of title changes, too, we'll throw in here real quick. Shinsuke Nakamura wins the U.S. title from Jeff Hardy in what was quite possibly one of the worst U.S. title matches ever.
He hit him directly in the nuts, and he pinned him. That was it.
That was it.
Did
All
I
game
or did
over.
I not totally call this being in Pittsburgh tonight?
And the B team picked up the Raw tag titles over Matt Hardy and Bray Wyatt.
B standing for best.
Yes, they're the
It says
best.
it on their
Stand
shirts
up,
too.
Yes.
Okay, so
back to
the thing. What other artists don't you like, Nathan?
Me, I don't like Macy Gray at all.
Macy Gray was terrible.
I mean, I would have to disagree. I don't think that she's terrible.
You play one song. I've heard.
Well, I
song.
have one song of hers also on a playlist I listen to all the time.
It's probably that
It is.
I Try song.
It is I Try.
Ugh.
So, but here's my thing. Yes, I may not know a lot of songs from these artists, especially the two you just pointed out, but I think it is not a rational thought to say that you hate an artist, because there's going to come a time where you're going to come across a song from any given artist or something that is going to catch your ear and you're going to like it.
I will say Macy Gray has an interesting sounding voice. There's definitely nobody else that sounds like her. She also did the theme for As Told by Ginger on Nickelodeon, if anybody remembers that. So there's your flashback. Yeah, but Carrie does. Somebody does.
But the thing is, I cannot hate an artist. I cannot say I hate an artist. I cannot say I hate a group, a band, whatever, because there is a very high chance they're going to put out something that I'm going to find entertaining, and I'm just going to like it. Like people like to shit on Nickelback, like a lot, because it's like the cool thing to do.
I have never understood the hatred for Nickelback.
No, I think Nickelback is fine. Are they my favorite band? No, but I like their music.
There's one person in particular that we know that hates.
Oh, she is a big-time hater.
I just don't understand the hatred for it. Like, people say they're not talented. Well, let me ask you a question. Can you go out and do what they're doing? They obviously have more talent than you do. Like, I don't know. I just don't get it. And, like, I've heard them do covers from, like, their concerts and stuff. Like, they cover Metallica and stuff. And it sounds really fucking good. And, I mean, you know me. It's like, Metallica's, like, my favorite band, obviously. And I listen to them every day. Like, it sounds really good. Like, I liked it. So, I personally cannot get on board with hating a musician. So...
Jason, I know you've got a couple of groups or artists that you particularly do not care for.
I'm tired. I don't like off the top of my head. Like, there's no one that I can think of. I'm like, oh my god, huh? Okay, Queen. You know what? Okay, I don't like them. I'm not going to be running out to see the Bohemian Rhapsody movie.
I will.
Me too.
I will also be there to watch that one.
You all enjoy. But it's like one of those things. One or two of their songs got associated with something that I like, so they scored a couple half points in my book because they were on the Suicide Squad soundtrack. So I mean, though there's certain songs that they do that I don't like, I don't quite turn them as quickly on the radio as I used to.
I'm glad to see that.
I have to say,
Give Queen a chance.
just real quick, watching Kevin Owens fall here in this match, it looks like he hit way harder than Mick Foley did back at King of the Ring. Like, I'm just saying, like, his back nails the fucking table, like, completely. Like, if I remember correctly, Foley kind of hits, like, arms out and everything, like he could kind of brace himself a little bit. Mm-hmm. But Kevin Owens just literally falls directly on top of the table with his back. So, yeah, I just needed to point that out. That was sick. Dan, do you have any bands or anything?
Not that I can think of off the top of my head. I'm sure there are that it's just not coming to me. But I like so many different kinds of music. I can kind of appreciate anything and can kind of respect what they do.
How about Paris Hilton?
I didn't really know she did music.
Yeah,
I only know her for porn.
She did have that debacle back in 2006, didn't she? She did...
Well, first, we have to say, does that qualify as music to begin with?
Yeah, it depends on what she...
It's a song. I mean...
she had a whole album.
It's very manufactured, but...
I mean, I can't comment on it because I didn't hear it.
No, I mean, I only know her for porn and the movie House of Wax, which... she kind of stripped a little bit in, and it got killed. So
I do vaguely remember hearing some stuff off that album, and it kind of just ranked up for what was popular at the time. Just
Kim Kardashian, I think, did a song too.
Oh, God.
I don't know.
She also
that
is known
sounds
for...
like, but I only know her from porn.
Yeah.
So,
if you're noticing a trend
theme,
here,
yes,
folks,
there's a theme.
So I don't know. Well, because back to reality TV. I don't fucking like reality TV. So these fucking Kardashians and all this fucking bullshit, I didn't know who the fuck they were, but I was told there was a porn with this chick in it, so I checked it out. And she's not very attractive, in my opinion.
Do you want to hear something I saw on the news that is related to the
porn?
No.
Oh.
No.
Sure, I'll still listen.
The Kardashian troupe. Apparently, Forbes magazine has named Kylie Jenner the youngest self-made billionaire.
Yeah. I saw that
I
as
did
well.
hear that and I threw up.
Billionaire, really?
Billionaire.
Well, I
didn't know
mean,
these people
she's
worked out
approaching
money.
that. Yes.
I didn't
What
know
does she
these.
do?
Kylie Jenner has her own makeup cosmetic line.
But see, I don't have a problem with that. She's doing something. She is doing something as opposed to just like what made Kim Kardashian famous?
The
ass.
tape.
The tape, right? I mean, it's not like she, I mean, at least is it Kylie? There's so many of them.
Kylie Jenner.
Yeah, so I mean, Kylie's got the makeup thing going on. I think like Chloe has her own business too, I believe, doesn't she?
I didn't know there was a
They
Chloe,
have like
They have a clothing line.
Yeah, I mean
they have like stores, I think.
Yeah, they all have like some kind of invested
like
interest in
bags or something.
things and all that. Where it was like Kim Kardashian just kind of came on the scene and nobody really knew what she was important for. I first remember hearing about her. She was going to be at WrestleMania one year, and it was like I didn't know why I was supposed to care about it.
All right, so here's my question. You guys can sum up. Why do they have different names? Who's married to who? Like what's the original family name?
I
don't
Do you
know.
kind of want to?
Kardashian.
It's Jenner, right?
No.
Jenner is Bruce Jenner.
Okay.
The ones that are Jenner, they are his children with their mother. But the Kardashians, their father was really good friends with OJ, and I believe had something to do with his case.
Okay, like I remember because Jenner took the case.
He's
yeah.
like a
for OJ, correct?
Yeah,
Robert.
Kardashian.
Now, because
Yeah, Kardashian.
Ross played him on the miniseries.
Right.
Okay, now it's coming back to me.
Yeah.
Okay, because I don't know, it was. I don't know. I don't really know the story, and I'm over it. So let's move on to something
Robert
else.
was like
I don't care
a close friend to OJ.
Until
And
at the
that's-
end when he had his doubts and thought that OJ probably did it and severed his ties. Kind of like, well, never mind.
Wow, saw where that one was going. Wow. But I think we can say, just talking about music in general, like I personally think the state of today's music is terrible. There are some good songs. There are some catchy songs. Like I'll follow anything Katy Perry does because I think Katy Perry is just amazing. But
She
I
hasn't done
wouldn't
anything
say
in a while.
the state of the music now
she
is
exists. That's all.
really
matters.
that bad. I just think it's a lot more focused towards pop music. Like country music these days fucking sucks. Like I loved country in the 90s and early 2000s. I think rock and heavy metal, which doesn't get any like attention, like the fucking Grammys don't even put the award winners for best like heavy metal album on TV. But I mean, I think it's fine.
See, I lost interest in award shows so long ago.
No, award shows suck.
We need George Strait and Randy Travis back.
I think what really turned me off on award shows was back in, I guess it was 2010, 09 or 2010, when Taylor Swift had barely been around. She was barely anything, and she was already getting like Entertainer of the Year or Female Vocalist of the Year, when most people at that stage of their career is going for the like Horizon Award or like upcoming star. And I don't know, I just feel like she hadn't done anything.
Well,
And it just
I
kind of
mean,
lets you know where everything was going.
to win that award, I don't think it has to have tenure to it. So if she was deserving of it, then
I
that's
really
fine
don't
with
think
me.
she was.
Well, that's the thing. It's a matter of opinion. But apparently her music was extremely popular and sold a ton of albums. So if they're just basing it off of that, I'm sure she deserved to be up there in the running for it. So
And I will
was that the year
call
Kanye
bullshit.
West came up and interrupted her speech? Or was that like a little later?
That was a different award show.
Okay.
That was
bad.
Yeah. He's talented though. Like I do like some of his music. I just don't like him as a person.
Yeah, he's a pretty... And that's the thing. See, I can look past... I know some people can't, but I can look past people's actions and stuff like that. Good music is good music.
Oh, here's another one that everyone's gonna
Okay.
like gasp about. I don't like Beyonce.
I
Beyonce's never really done anything that's impressed the hell
I
out
think
of me.
she's fine. I like Destiny's Child.
Yeah, I liked Destiny's Child.
Destiny's Child is fine.
Yeah,
Yes.
I liked them more than any of her solo
That was
stuff.
her gold member, right?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
see, that's the extent of my knowledge.
Right. Yeah. I mean,
But don't judge her on that.
I'm not a huge fan by any means. But to go back what Dan said about like kind of disassociating the artist from their personal life, I did break down and watch American Beauty a few months ago. This was the first time I'd watched the Kevin Spacey movie since everything that came out, and I think for the most part I was able to disassociate what's going on with him right now and still enjoy the movie. Because I mean that's one of my favorite movies of all time, so it can be difficult.
Michael Jackson fans do it all the time.
Right.
I can't wait.
and have for years. That's
so it's kind of like while I was watching the movie, it crept up in my mind a little bit here and there. But like I said, he was just an actor who played a role that somebody else wrote, and so be it. He's still a terrific actor.
yeah, you can't take away what they've done in their
Right.
particular field. Like for music, I mean, always have been a huge Tracy Lawrence fan, and I want to say it was back in like ¡99. I mean, there was a horrible domestic violence charges brought on him and stuff like that. I think he slapped the shit out of his girlfriend or something. She lost a baby, I believe. And I mean, he's pretty much trash for that, but
Tracy Lawrence is
he's
trash.
got good music. He's
Well,
got a lot of
where
good
do you
music.
draw the
out.
line that if you
That seems a little extreme.
like
I mean,
if you continue to buy somebody's product, you're kind of still supporting them. So I feel like there's kind of got to be like a.
Well, it's kind of like what I told you earlier. We didn't cover this yet, but it's like, do I feel guilty if I buy a Papa John's pizza? Which I know Kevin won't because he thinks the pizza's trash.
no,
anyway.
Papa John's is trash. So I'm not entirely sure what happened here. What did the CEO or something
He
say
dropped
something
the N-word.
racist or
Yeah,
something
he dropped the N-word on a conference call.
on a conference call?
Yeah.
Really?
He said that Colonel Sanders used the word all the time.
Well, yes, but he was an old white
Yes.
man
Well-
back in 1906 or something.
So
It was
so he
okay.
resigned, right?
Resigned, fired,
Yeah,
kicked off
it
the
was-
He
board.
resigned before he could be fired.
He got
Correct.
he had the Nixon
Well,
option.
he's
Right.
he's the guy. So he's not. I don't think they're really going to fire him. I mean,
Right.
he's like the name.
Well, I mean,
He did it. He did it on his own accord. He left on his own
Right.
terms.
So, has Papa John's seen like a decrease in sales since this happened? Like
There's
Subway initially after the whole Jared thing.
There's
really
I
hurt
know.
business.
I know when it came out that he said all this stuff, the stock dropped.
Okay.
But then he resigned of the board of directors, and then it went back.
Oh, so I should have bought stock in Papa John's before that.
Yeah, I guess you could have if you knew.
I mean, it's like, like I said, do you feel guilty for buying a Papa John's pizza? I happen to like their pizza. I know you don't, so
No,
it's not going to hurt you.
Papa John's is trash.
me.
I happen to disagree. I
Me,
think they're-
and I put this on our Twitter page, that Papa John is unquestionably a piece of shit.
I saw that. I did see that.
And he is, honestly. Everything he's done is he's an absolute piece of garbage.
But my question to you, will you order their pizza?
I honestly like their pizza.
See, that's what I'm saying. I do
but
too.
I don't like how much it costs.
Yeah,
But they do
Papa
run
John's
some.
is
They
ridiculous.
they are more expensive, but they do run some solid deals every once in a while.
But here's the thing: if we're gonna we need to take this into the big pizza chains. Like, top for me is by far Domino's. I don't think anybody comes close to Domino's with the deals and just the quality of the pizza for the chains. For the chains,
No, hell no. I think they're last.
Really? You think Domino's is last?
Yes.
That's
yes,
laughable.
I do.
They have the nastiest pepperoni I've ever tasted.
Oh my god. Like, I don't eat their pepperoni, but seriously, their fucking garlic parm on a pizza with like 3 cheeses, I get that shit all the time. Their cheesy bread is great. The artisan sandwiches are amazing.
No, the sandwiches are fun.
Do you like their sandwiches?
Are great.
I like that. I like that stuffed bread that they have.
The Brooklyn style
like
pizza they have is great. Like, Domino's is my vote for number 1.
I second that.
And then Jason as well.
Me, I mean, I still like Papa John's the best for pizza. Pizza Hut is number 2 for me.
Pizza Hut has really good sauce.
If we're gonna
But
choose,
I
I'm
eat a
saying-
Pizza Hut like twice a year, maybe.
Carrie said she likes pizza.
I
If
see.
we're going chain.
It
then-
changed.
Chains,
This
yeah.
is chains.
I don't really know what my favorite chain. I think it kind of depends on what I'm in the mood for. I mean, like where I'm at.
Where's the mood? What mood are you in right now?
I'm full. I had pizza for dinner from a local establishment right across the street. Shout out to Marco's.
And more often than not,
Without
that's the
Marco's.
best
Well,
choice.
Well, the thing is, I just ate 4 slices of pizza from a local establishment. Shout out to Tony's.
How did you eat more than me? Wow.
Well, I had lunch only 3 hours before dinner, so
Yeah,
I was fucking
I mean,
hungry.
he finished. He helped me with eating onion ring tower and fried pickles from Red Robin, and he had his.
I'm not a
burger.
big
His
onion,
veggie burger.
I'm not a big onion ring guy, but shout out to Red Robin. I will say that onion ring tower is delicious.
I must say, I don't think I've had their onion rings since like the first time I went to Red Robin years ago. Oh my god, they were so fucking good.
their onion ring tower is delicious. I will take into that whenever.
Yes, the breading on those is perfect. Like it was great.
But now for pizza, like I like different things from different places. Like I said, Domino's, I love the sandwiches. I love the bread. I have nothing against their pizza. Pizza Hut, the stuffed crust pizza is one of my favorite things. I love a stuffed crust pizza. And
Do you like the pan?
I have nothing against the pan.
The pan pizza is my favorite.
Now
at
that
Pizza Hut.
new stuffed crust that they're doing, that pan, I didn't like that.
I haven't.
No, I didn't care for that at all.
They have a pan toss pizza, right?
Pan toss,
They
right?
do have pan tossed, yes.
Whatever happened to the big New Yorker? Like, brought that back. But yes, Pizza Hut would be my number 2. Pizza Hut would be a close number 2. I just eat at Domino's more often. I think minus Little Caesars, bang for your buck also at Domino's. You get a large 3-topping pizza carryout, $7.99 every day. Like, that is a great fucking deal.
The deal itself is fine. I don't know. I just don't think their pizza's that.
And see, it's
Great.
weird. Like with Papa John's, like they
Little
are.
Caesars pizza is better than Papa John's.
I see. I'll disagree with you on that.
I can't
I'm gonna
go with that.
I'm going to
honestly.
disagree with you there. I really like Papa John's. They are a little more expensive, but it's like every time I get it, it's like I forget how good it is, and I forget how much I really like it, and I don't know why I don't get it more often. Because they do run pretty solid deals.
Well,
The last couple times we've got it,
Here's
it's
the
been very
issue
good.
now. Like with the Papa opening his big mouth.
How much-
They don't. I don't know how many NFL deals that they're going to be doing. And
No
I think
NBA
I think the MLB is going to be gone.
Well,
I heard
lost
that.
Well, they already
Shut that
lost.
down.
They already lost that NFL deal.
So like all these codes for
What about they're probably going to lose the NHL as well, because the NHL does, if your local team scores 4 goals in the game, you get a half off.
like the NBA?
Right.
That's like 100
So NBA
points or
does 100
something.
points or
Yeah.
something like that. Like, they're probably going to lose all that.
With him
So they're advertising.
With
Man.
him resigning, though, I wonder if if he basically just issued the apology and kind of just kept on going, I could see that. But with him resigning, you said he resigned, right?
Yeah.
With him resigning, I wonder if they're going to try to
I think
keep in good faith.
I think what you'll see the leagues do is try to back out and then get a better deal from Papa John's just to save the business.
Kind of like
with
they're
them.
removing his picture from the
Right.
pizza boxes and.
And here's the other thing about Domino's I like more. They carry Coke products. Everywhere else carries Pepsi products of the chains, which I find weird. I find it more weird than anything because Pepsi owns Pizza Hut. So therefore, by Little Caesars and Papa John's going through Pepsi, I feel like they're giving the money to Pizza Hut. Like, it doesn't make sense. Like, I think that if I own those businesses, that I would want Coke products in my stores. But that's just me, and I think about that shit all the time. But that makes no sense to me.
Going back to the Papa John's thing, I know it would cost money for them to do this, but do you think they would change the name? I know it's like if they're trying to
Buck's
have a
Pizza.
brand.
Let's go with Buck's Pizza for their name.
No, I mean like if they just removed,
I think they'd want to stick with something that was good.
Can you imagine how much their extra cheese pizza is going to cost?
If they removed the John from the name and just made
call
it Papa's, I think that would be okay.
Or like, do we get a new Papa John and call it something else? Papa,
Papa Peyton.
Papa Murphy.
Papa
I
Peyton.
was thinking
Peyton.
Papa Peyton, why not? He's been doing it. It's Peyton's Pizza, why not?
Peyton can save Papa John's, huh? I don't know. Like,
They have the worst commercials, though.
I did go
They
through
really
a period
do.
of time where I was eating Papa John's pizza some. It was back when we were getting it after hockey.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it was decent, but I was getting it buy one, get one free.
Right.
So that 50% off was worth it.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, they do run some pretty decent deals.
Yeah.
I forget what we got.
Really good. It was like $12.99.
Yeah, it was $12.99. We got a large
toppings.
pizza, toppings, and
A bread of our choice.
a bread of our choice, and I think soda.
Yeah.
I heard their cheesy bread is really good there, but I've
delicious.
never had it.
We
It's
had
delicious.
Papa John's
bacon
cheese
Papa
sticks.
John's cheese sticks.
The ones we had, it was like bacon jalapeno cheese bread.
It's so good, somebody will just throw out a wad of ones to get it.
apparently.
I'm missing
You
that
weren't
inside
you
joke.
weren't there. This was during a dark time.
Yes, these,
Oh,
were,
okay.
these were the dark days. Somebody came over to the house. He was hungry and just
And he left them there for us too.
he barely even ate any of it. It was a very confusing time, like we said. It's very confusing. It was the dark ages.
Papa John's also has donut bites or something now, I think.
See, I'm not
They-
up on what
I
they-
haven't had them. I mean, they're donut, like they're round donuts with caramel filled in them.
Oh, wow.
I think.
Domino's lava cakes
They're very
are really good. Really, really good.
But if you're just talking about pizza, for me,
Yeah, just pizza.
Domino's is last. I get it because it's cheap. I
You
just
can't,
don't.
You can't beat the deals. I mean, you're right there.
I just don't get. Whenever the Domino's I go to has the toppings for the 3 topping deal, I don't get a lot. I don't feel like I get a lot with them.
Really?
I feel like you get a good amount.
Yeah, I mean...
Well, I guess then that it varies by Domino's.
I don't know. I think Domino's really stepped up their game when they changed their sauce, and I think their pizza is really good. And the fact they remodeled all these stores, and like I really like the look of Domino's, and I don't know. It's definitely my favorite.
She has everything. She's on her foods.
Well, the Bludgeon Brothers
Yes,
just
the
won
Bludgeon Brothers retain their titles over Team Hell No.
a beaten down team. Hell no, because Kane came out in a walking boot. Like
They already
I don't
beat-
know, 10 minutes
I
into
think
the
they
match.
beat the shit out of Kane earlier, I believe.
Yeah, both of them actually. But noticed something about Extreme Rules when we've been watching the show. All these Pittsburgh references. They always like to reference the city that they're in.
Yeah, we had a Permane Brothers reference like not even 20 minutes into the show.
Did we ever Permane
Did we?
Brothers?
Yeah, they did mention Permane's.
Really? I remember
think
Nathan mentioned
Corey
that.
Graves, I think, said something. I thought he said something about taking somebody to Permane Brothers.
And then they said something about the Penguins.
I give them credit though, the announcers, because that kind of road schedule. I don't know. I would have a hard time remembering where the hell I was.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
just me.
I'm sure the one thing we have not mentioned yet is Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know how we've got almost half an hour into this podcast
Big,
not mentioning Hogan.
Big news today. I got alerted on my phone earlier. It's kind of making its way around the internet. He has been reinstated to the WWE Hall of Fame.
The non-building
Yes,
existent Hall of Fame.
the non-physical Hall of Fame, the figurative Hall of Fame, but he is now back in the good graces of the WWE, which it's going to be a matter of time. It was only
Did Abyss give him back his ring?
he might have. He very well may have.
I hear everyone in attendance gets free Papa John's pizza tomorrow.
Taste the hate. But I mean, there's been talk about this for a long time that they were working on. And then I read from Wrestling Online, I read the little blurb they put up about it.
Oh, and is Reigns Lashley coming up next?
That's what it looks like.
Very surprised.
I mean, they have the title screen up there for them, and they're having
All
the
right,
video
looks
package.
like it. All right,
But,
good. The Iron Man match should be last.
But very surprised, I read the thing Wrestling Online put on, basically saying that he's, I guess WWE feels that he has made amends and by publicly apologizing on numerous occasions. He's done a lot of work, I guess, with the Boys and Girls Clubs or something like that. I think he just went into their Hall of Fame, which I'm assuming that's probably an actual place for them.
He did publicly apologize?
Apparently. Yeah,
when did this happen?
I don't know. I didn't see it.
I heard there was 3 or 4 people in attendance that could attest to it.
But
it was at his house.
So now the buzz is going around that he's back under contract, could show up as early as tonight.
Yeah, he's apparently backstage at the show.
I think you're going to see him back on TV definitely before WrestleMania.
You're going to see him tonight when Rusev wins the championship and Hogan comes out and wins the title. Just like WrestleMania.
My biggest question is, will the WWE Network return the groundbreaking 80s program Rockin' Wrestling to its glory and put it back on the network?
They should put No Holds Barred on the network.
They really should put No Holds Barred on the network.
And I think
how about Cena
actually that's not a bad idea. I mean, any of their films,
Yeah.
they should be able to put them on the
I'm
network.
actually surprised that they haven't put a section.
Oh, you know why? Didn't Lionsgate, weren't they distributing for them? But I would think with WWE, they would keep streaming rights to all of their movies.
They own the XFL games too. They should put them on the network.
But there's also that theory that just because you own something doesn't mean everybody wants to see it.
Yeah, but what's the reason not to? If anything, it's just going to build more interest in your product. Like, maybe there's 50,000 people, 100,000 people that end up watching See No Evil, and then they can make a third one. And, not do anything.
And people that actually see the Marine 5, and then they'll make a Marine 6.
I mean, I went out and saw the Marine in theater, the first one. I don't think it was terrible.
I didn't see the Marine. I saw the first 12 rounds that John Cena was in.
I heard it
saw
should have
that.
only went 6.
It wasn't terrible. It was not the worst thing I've ever seen. I had no interest in seeing the sequel that I believe Randy Orton was in. I had no interest in seeing that.
If it's a real 12 rounds, then they should have 12
Wait,
movies.
Randy Orton was in what?
I believe the sequel,
to 12 rounds.
Yeah, because they weren't going to use him in the Marine.
No.
Actually, I think originally they were, but then they were like...
But they're like, no. No.
Yeah.
No Marine for him.
I think the Marines themselves would have boycotted that.
Yeah, for
I
sure.
think they're the ones that shot it down, and they're like, oh, yeah.
But, no, that's an interesting thing. Yeah, I'm wondering if, I guess, whoever distributes the films probably would put a block to that.
Well, no. I mean, the company like WWE would decide like they could have distribution rights go to like Lionsgate for like theater, home video, and all that kind of stuff. But streaming rights are totally separate, so they could potentially have.
But it's not going to matter if Rockin' Wrestling's back on the network. You can spend your time watching that. So
no, I'll continue with watching WWF through the Attitude Era, now that Sunday Night Heat is a part of the network.
Although, speaking of wrestling, I will put out a plug. If you have the time, go to Netflix and check out Glow. Their adaptation of Glow, Season 2 just dropped a couple weeks ago. And it is really cool. I've watched both seasons. I've really enjoyed it. So give that a chance. I believe it just picked up some award nods as well with the... So what are we coming up on, Jason? You're our award show person. Is it the Emmys coming out, or what's?
I believe so.
Whatever award nominees were just announced, I believe on Thursday. They Glow picked up a few nods. So.
Yeah, WWE got none of the nominations.
Well, no, but it is what it is. Well, great. So Kevin's dove into the food box early.
No, I think these were ones he wanted for himself.
These were not part of the food box. These are Starburst sour gummies.
So do we want to hit the food box? Is there anything?
I don't know.
Do we have anything else? We have a pretty sizable food box, so do we want to go there?
I don't see why not.
All right, that'll work. Let's
Sure.
hit the food
Let's
chest.
see. What do you want to start with? We got. Well,
Do we want to try
the chips?
Do we want to try the Cheerios? I have the Cheerios down in the pantry.
Doesn't matter. I mean, we got 4 things here right now.
Okay, we can try these.
Well, let's start with the cereal and then work our way into the candy.
Okay.
It's laying on top of the boxes down on the cereal
You
shelf.
want to
going
introduce
sideways.
this cereal?
Yeah, what we have is the latest offering from Cheerios. They are Peach Cheerios.
Oh.
Oh God.
I didn't even know such a thing existed
Maybe it shouldn't.
until a couple weeks ago.
How about Peeps Cheerios?
Peeps Cheerios would be god awful, but these I like these.
And we have a second cereal as well. They're new. They're peanut butter and cocoa pebbles,
That sounds much better.
which I'm
sounds
really
amazing.
looking forward to.
I see these peach ones.
Peach Cheerios in a family-sized portion.
Family size box too, gluten free, I might add.
Oh.
I smell peach in here.
Oh, it does. It smells like a fresh peach.
I smell peach. There's another thing I don't like. I don't like regular Cheerios.
Oh, I like regular Cheerios.
I
do
think
too.
I mean, Honey Nut Cheerios are my favorite, but
They're my favorite.
I was a fan of the apple cinnamon Cheerios myself.
yeah. Oh my God,
They
these
were my
smell
favorite.
so strong.
Like, I like peaches, but I don't know if
It don't belong with Cheerios.
somebody's
So Lashley comes out last. I'm surprised.
I'll admit I've already had these, but
I think
I'm still gonna take some.
these would work.
You gonna take some care?
No, I didn't care.
Would work for
Okay.
what?
I mean, as a Cheerio.
We gonna
All
go
right.
for it? Ready?
Yep.
Go.
To be honest, I don't taste the peach too much.
Oh my god.
It's subtle. I
think
mean, it's
there.
subtle enough to be good.
It's okay.
I wonder.
I take it you're not eating
I
these?
wonder how they would
These
be
down there?
in like with
Oh,
milk.
okay.
It's not bad. I had a bowl. I had a bowl the other morning.
Yeah, I'm not tasting too much peach there.
And sometimes that's actually a good thing.
Pass these
See,
back
I
over,
really
Jason, if
tasted
you-
it hard when I tried them.
Thank you.
All right. So
We're
we're
gonna go
going
ahead with
on
the
to
other cereal since we've.
the peanut butter and cocoa pebbles. And only Fred is on the cover, like on the box.
Oh, they're shitting on Barney.
All right.
I don't even know if I want to try these now. If they're gonna do my.
Oh, they
Barney.
smell good.
They're
Say
gonna do.
that.
They're gonna do Barney that way. I don't know if I can handle that.
They should mix the cocoa and the fruity pebbles together.
I know. I talked about that on the way.
Mel Blanc's rolling over in his grave right now.
Oh, it was me and you discussing that one then.
Yeah.
Okay.
You and your
Oh, they
side
do smell good.
peanut butter and cocoa and fruity pebble Dave
they smell
Matthews Band
heavenly.
type
Yes.
conversations.
No, because when I was mentioning the name and I knew I screwed it up, I'm like, wait a second, like that would go pretty good because you
Well,
do peanut butter and jelly
Yeah,
sandwiches.
you're right, and
So-
it's true.
So I think it would go well. All right, so go ahead and let's
we all
try
set?
this here. Ready?
Let's
and
go.
go. Oh, that's good. I like that.
It's good. It reminds me of something, but I can't quite put my finger on it.
Now we've tasted,
I like that.
we've had 2 different peanut butter chocolate cereals. We've had this one and we've had those blasted shreds.
Oh, those blasted treads were
Do you
amazing.
like those better than these?
I do, and I'll tell you why. You know what? I think they've changed the taste of Cocoa Pebbles.
I know Fruity Pebbles definitely have changed.
Yeah, I think they've changed the taste of Cocoa Pebbles. I haven't had Cocoa Pebbles in a long time.
I didn't really care for those.
I
They
feel-
smell better than they taste.
Their taste fine, but I think they've changed the taste of Cocoa Pebbles. Wow.
I'm not a big fan of like the flakes.
Yeah.
It tasted good, but
See, I like my mom with fruity.
All right, so what's next? I guess we're going to do the ice cream last.
That would make
So
sense.
if
Yeah.
so, do we go with sweet
I
or do
say
you
we
go with?
I say we go with salty. What I have here are Zapp's chips. They're New Orleans kettle style chips. Cajun dill gator taters is what these are.
Now, where would one find Zapp's chips?
Walmart. Zapp's is actually owned by the Utz company. Utz bought out Zapp's several years ago, so they're becoming more prominent in the
I'm
stores.
intrigued by the
Because the
flavor.
only place I've seen Zapp's chips actually,
Dollar Tree.
Well, I mean, as
carry
far
it.
as a restaurant, Potbelly's Sandwich Shop has Zapp's. Chips.
Okay. But
Where is
Zaps
that?
are from Utz, so
Where is Potbelly Sandwich Shop?
It's around where I work.
Oh.
In Germantown.
smells really good. I don't know if Jason's gonna like these because he's not a pickle.
He doesn't like pickles.
But they do have like some hot ones and everything like that. So maybe next time I'll pick up other Zaps that we can try.
They
like
have
the
a
voodoo chip.
salt and vinegar, I know.
No, I think that's the dirty chips you're thinking of.
I thought they had salt and
Say
vinegar.
voodoo.
Oh, they smell good.
Yeah,
Sounds interesting.
it's like a Louisiana, the New Orleans
Take a
style
couple,
chip.
'cause
So,
they just sound like I'm gonna like.
huh?
I took a couple because I think I'm gonna.
Let's do it.
I think you're gonna like these too. These are probably my favorite. I've had these before. It's been a couple years. I got them in the store. They were not approved, but I was selling them for quite a while. Because these were like the only dill pickle chips that I could find.
We all set?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I like them.
Oh yeah.
The dill is not too strong.
Now see, I taste a lot of dill, but I love it.
It's not overpowering. is what
Let's
I'm saying.
dip these in ranch.
I did buy a bottle of ranch for home when I bought these chips. Because they taste amazing dipped in ranch.
Most things are good dipped in ranch, except probably peanut butter chocolate pebbles.
Yeah, I don't think I'd want that in there.
These are pretty daggone good.
I told you.
Well, they definitely have a pickle taste.
So Jason is not a fan, of course.
No, but if you like pickle flavored things, you would like these.
Carrie-
they definitely
Carrie
have.
is, I know that.
They definitely have some spice to them too.
You want a few more?
You guys taste the heat?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
enjoyed them.
Too.
Yeah, I think
You
it's a
taste
very
heat?
nice flavor. There's a very mild.
But it takes a lot for me to go, ooh, that's spicy.
Right.
It's like a little tickle, Jason.
Now,
it ti-
now as you
maybe
said,
it
they do
tickles
have
you,
a
but
really,
it
really
does
hot
nothing for me.
variety of these.
They do. They do. So I will try to pick them up for next time. I think you can currently find these at the local Walmarts right now. That's the first time I'd ever seen like the big 5-ounce bags. So that's like a big size bag for them. But yeah, Zaps and Dirty Chips are owned by the Utz company. So like the Dirty Chips are kind of similar to Route 11 chips. I don't know if you all have ever had them.
Yeah.
They're local. You guys have them at the Legion or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
Their pickle chips are really good.
I've never had the pickle, but
Well, you'll have to try them.
They're
really
The
good.
dirty chips, are they like, is it like dirty rice or something?
No. The Dirty Chips is just, I don't know how to describe it. They're kind of like a more kettle cooked. They're pretty much like the Route 11 chips.
I've
They do
I've
like a
had
whole
their
bunch of
sweet
flavors.
potato ones. They're good.
The Dirty
The
Chips?
Rat- the
or
Route
11s?
11s.
Yeah, Route 11 does the sweet potato chip.
Route 11 has a really hot one.
Oh, the Big Mama or whatever it's called?
It's something, yeah.
Yeah. So, we have
a
a...
couple of candies here. They all say new on them. I think we are going to go with the supposed new Starburst gummies.
Well, I've definitely never had them.
Maybe I'm
caught my
thinking
eye.
maybe I'm thinking of the Lifesavers.
I
gummies.
think
I don't
you're
know.
thinking Lifesavers because I've definitely not had these. I'm going to go with lemon because lemon is my favorite Starburst.
I don't know. They look familiar, like I've had them before, though.
But
Maybe they were new
pink,
3 years ago.
pink and yellow, but yellow's my favorite.
They may
I go with
call them
orange.
new, and they brought it back.
the redheaded stepchild of the Starburst family.
I would just kind of just reach in
What
here.
design?
I would have thought cherry would have been that.
No, cherry's so good. They do the fave reds, you know,
Just
where
grab
it's
a
just
couple
strictly reds.
I grabbed a few as well. Are we just going for it?
All right, ready?
Got it.
Uh-huh.
Go.
Go.
Not bad.
Oh, it does taste a lot more like a Starburst once you get into it. Yeah, they're not bad. The sour ones are way better, in my opinion. But no, they're good.
Standard gummy.
Yeah.
Just gummy.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, I think I'd stick to regular Starbursts for
Yeah.
my Starburst needs, but
Yeah, they're not bad. Let's try these, because I'm interested to try these last.
Okay.
I actually really like those. I like gummies.
Right. Alright, so next up is Sunny D Liquid Centered Gummies. It's what, orange and strawberry?
Mm-hmm. You'll find this next to the soda and the purple stuff, of course.
Yes.
Yes. Did we ever figure out what that purple stuff was?
Probably just like grape
Like
drink
Kool-Aid, maybe?
or
Or,
something.
oh, grape drink.
It was Wallers.
Tang. No.
Was that
It's
a
a
I
grape-
like Tang.
It's a grape Tang.
I haven't had Tang, and I've never had grape Tang.
Is that a thing?
It was the thing. I'm pretty sure
Really?
they did have grape Tang, yes.
Tang. Did you have to keep stirring it just?
Right? No, I remember making it at grandma's as a kid.
That was a very big thing in our childhood years.
That's like Nesquik. You have to keep stirring and
You end
stirring.
up where you'll have the movie Dune in your drink.
Yeah, there's just two kinds. So
They even
Red.
look like little Sunny D cans.
Are you serious? That's
They kind of do.
Cities. Can I have one of each?
Yep, that's what we're doing here. Put your hand out.
Do you look like little Sunny D pouches?
Uh,
Like the bottles or whatever?
They should make a Capri Sun gummy.
oh my God, fucking Capri Sun. Pacific Cooler is my favorite. I love Capri Sun.
Do they have?
These smell really good.
They have a strawberry Sunny D, right?
Yes.
I think so. But I've only had regular Sunny.
I only remember it being
Back in my
Florida
day.
and California. Those were the
Right.
only
Yeah,
ones.
they've got some newer ones, but are we ready for these?
I'm ready.
Let's
I'm
go.
ready. Oh, wow. They are filled.
That's Sunny D in the middle. Wow.
Huh.
Everyone's okay.
As you bite into them, so there's a certain taste that is not.
It's like the juice doesn't mix with the gummy.
Yeah.
They're both good. They're good.
I mean, they're good as separate, but when they're together, it's just this weird
They just
taste.
taste like a fruit snack to me. A weird fruit snack.
Yeah, they're not. It's kind of like a non-sour gusher,
Yeah.
but not as good. Because fruit gushers are amazing. Yeah, not a big fan.
We're kind of hit or
You're not all about the D, huh?
I'm not all about the D. Yeah, it's kind of lost there.
Okay, so we're kind of hit or miss so far here on our food chest. Where are
Big, chewy nerds.
Crunchy and
Little
chewy
chips in my
candy.
I'm a little concerned about these.
I'm kind of excited about these.
Whoa.
What happened?
He just threw Bobby Lashley over the top rope.
Well, this were WCW.
That'd
Disqualification.
That's right.
It was like head first over the top rope. You know, watching this. Okay.
Oh.
He came up.
Ooh,
He
ooh.
was able to.
Oh,
Ooh.
he almost hit his head on the
He
padding.
He hit hard.
He's a tough guy, though. He'll be able
Bobby
to.
Lashley's he's a legit tough guy.
And then he just hit him with what looked like a famouser.
I hated to see Sami Zayn get hurt, but I'm really glad that feud died between Lashley and Sami Zayn.
Yeah, that was
That
awful.
was just
That was awful.
That was ridiculous. Sami Zayn's better than that.
These look very interesting.
Oh yeah, they do.
They do.
Oh boy, yeah, I grabbed a couple of these.
They look like mashed down Skittles with stuff on them.
They're
Like if you actually took a Skittle and you
Right.
did this, and then they put stuff on.
put one
Well, they have all these like rough, like
Yeah,
Rounds on.
feels like a seashell.
It tastes good in my mouth.
Well, Carrie apparently couldn't wait.
No. I didn't bite down into it.
All right, you ready?
Ready? Go.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Kinda
weird.
Huh.
I like the outside, but I'm not crazy.
They look like brains.
They do. I'm not really getting a nerd taste from them.
Yeah, I don't know how
Just the crunchy exterior is about it.
Yeah, like you know how nerds got that really sour taste when you bite into them.
Yeah.
it's not sour. It's,
These
I get like a sweet tart-ish
yeah.
type of
nowhere near as good as sweet tart.
I don't like
so.
the aftertaste.
See, I like the outside of them, but I do not like the
I don't like
inside.
those grape ones. I know that.
I tried the orange.
I
Orange one.
tried just a couple.
I think out of all the orange ones I've tried, the Sunburst, or whatever that is,
Starburst.
Starburst, Starburst, Sunburst.
I don't like
What?
the aftertaste.
Here's my question. What's a star?
What's a star?
Yeah.
Give me a chip to cleanse my palate.
Like the sun.
Exactly. Starburst, Sunburst, same thing.
Because I think we're gonna
Well,
I know, but I have this funky taste in my mouth.
okay,
The
she
chip will
needs
cleanse my palate.
she needs a chip to cleanse her palate. I
Yeah.
didn't realize we had such a refined palate here.
those are weird.
Yeah, I don't really know what to do with those, and I'm not real big on the aftertaste.
That's what I'm saying. I want to get that like.
Yes, just cleanse it with a dill pickle chip.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's
either no longer
sweet
Wonka
out of my
brand.
mouth.
Oh, really?
Well,
Yeah.
they got rid of the Wonka brand per se, so now they're just categorized under Nestle.
Are we ranking those last among the
I think
I
so.
would.
candies?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
They didn't really do it for me.
No,
Like, I was really excited
The
because I don't really eat
interior
Nerds anymore because they're so tiny. I don't know. I just don't do well with them. But I was really hoping these would taste like Nerds. They
These
taste
are
nothing
these
like
are just odd, honestly.
Yeah, they're weird.
But yeah, I'm still
Ooh.
eating. I'm still eating them.
The grape one was really good.
You have to like grape.
Oh, the grape actually tasted to me like grape Nerds.
Well, yes, I do. If you're putting them in those terms, yes, it is true.
No, the grape one's really good. The other flavors I could do without. The strawberry one didn't remind me of the flavor from the strawberry Nerds.
You know when they try to throw each other through the table?
Yes.
Going back to Extreme Rules. I'm quite concerned because the table has like pens and pencils on it.
Yeah.
Like if they get,
Everything get
impaled.
impaled?
Yeah. Especially like if they're sharpened pencils, it's not a good time.
Make sure they're doll pencils.
Alright, so this is the one I'm most excited about for this evening. I have literally been waiting many months for this, so I hope it does not disappoint. I saw this picture on Facebook a while ago, and sometimes you don't know whether or not you can trust what you see on Facebook.
Are you
if
trying to
it's
say
like a real
Facebook
product.
would lie?
Yes, I am.
Good point.
That doesn't lie.
So,
That definitely doesn't lie.
wow.
Oh.
Yes, and Roman Reigns just
Come
got
on.
speared. 1, 2, 3!
Yeah! Go,
Reigns
Bobby
lost.
Lashley.
It's about time.
Well, this would put him in line, I guess, to face Lesnar at some point if he actually shows up, of course.
I'm not even going to talk about Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, we went through that the last show.
Oh, we ranted about Brock Lesnar last time.
Yeah, there was the hate there. But
Well,
let's,
there was some hate, not so much hate.
Let's
for
keep it
Lesnar.
this ice cream. Let's
Okay,
stick with
so
it.
what we have here, if I can get the damn thing open, is Ben & Jerry's Give Me S'more ice cream. Now, unlike their traditional s'mores ice cream, this is not made with chocolate ice cream. So
Which
Nathan
is
is
good.
going to like that a lot.
which is good.
This is toasted marshmallow ice cream with chocolate cookie swirls, graham cracker swirls, and fudge flakes. I've literally been waiting for this since I think January, and I finally found it at Martin's Grocery the other night.
I only smell farts.
I don't know where that come from.
Yeah, right.
Man, I cannot get this fucker open.
Here.
It's not
Just
meant for
bite
human
it.
consumption.
Just bite it
I
open.
got it. Oh. So, yeah. Should we get a spoon for everyone? We probably should.
That's what I figured you
I
would
kind of
do.
want to try it one time. Nathan, go get spoons. I've got enough to get everything else.
It's hard for me to like move around.
You didn't break your tailbone today. You could have hopped over the couch.
Yeah, just let me do that.
Oh man, this looks so fucking good. Like, I am super fucking excited.
So
for
while we
this.
wait, what's everyone's favorite Ben & Jerry's?
I haven't had this yet, but this might be my favorite.
The Cinnabon one.
Yeah, I think
Ooh,
that's...
Cinnabon, yeah.
Were they the
that
ones that
shit's
did the
good.
Girl Scout ice cream? Was that
I'm
that
sure
Ben
if there's a
Jerry's?
Girl Scout
I don't know.
ice cream,
No, I
then
think
they
you're
probably
thinking
did
of
it.
Edie.
I mean,
That may have been, yeah, but I think the Cinnabon is...
This
Cinnabon
looks
is
so
good.
goddamn good.
as I've mentioned before, especially when it comes to eating Ben & Jerry's and watching wrestling, mine was the chocolate chip cookie dough. Can I see something real quick? How much ice cream is in one of these?
That's a pint.
Probably
A
16
pint?
ounces,
My
yeah.
God.
I don't really get Ben and Jerry's that much, so I wouldn't know what my favorite flavor is.
Yeah, if I used to
Ben and Jerry's is expensive, but
It's very good.
It's
Yeah.
worth it.
I used to put a pint away every Monday night.
There you go.
Yeah, we went through that one.
I know, I'm just saying. Also, that one Christmas that they put out sweaty balls was good.
Sweaty balls.
I must say though that I'm very sad, and they're what used to be Heath Bar Toffee Coffee Crunch or
Here,
whatever.
hold my spoon.
Does not taste the same anymore. I don't think they're
Don't
using
drop
real
my-
Heath Bar spoon.
No, I'm
thought you were
trying
gonna-
to. Here, give me your spoon.
I thought
No, I figured I'd get Danny
Yeah,
Carey's
spoon.
spoon.
I thought you were gonna
There you
seriously
go.
fart on me again.
Carey?
Would he do that?
Yeah,
I would not do that, ladies and gentlemen.
Curdled-
only
Curly ice cream.
like
There you go, Carey.
almost every time.
Priest.
I can't believe I used to do that.
Certain things you do, you look back on, it's like, how am I still alive?
You were like a depressed fat girl.
Didn't get invited to the prom.
All right, you
Are
guys
you
ready?
ready?
Yeah.
And go.
Go.
Oh, motherfucker. That is so fucking good.
That's pretty
And we
fucking
have a
tasty.
winner.
Yes, we have
Wow.
a winner. Holy shit.
That's very tasty.
Wow.
Wow is right. That is great.
Goodbye every diet you were ever on. Wow. That's good.
You know what's funny though? I don't get s'mores out of that.
I do.
It's
It
the,
tastes
it's
really,
the
really
marshmallow
good.
and everything.
But
I wasn't tasting a lot of marshmallow.
I mean, it is very good, but I don't get s'mores out of it.
I
just
I
get a good
think
flavor.
that the ice cream itself has kind of a gritty texture, honestly.
Because it's toasted marshmallow.
It's toasted marshmallow ice cream. I have very much enjoyed that.
Yeah.
So toasted marshmallow ice cream is supposed to be gritty like
I
that?
guess.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's good.
You're just saying that because you
Well,
like
you know
the
what?
ice
You
cream.
go home and you try to make toasted marshmallow ice cream, and we'll try yours on the next food box and see how it
Here, you want some
compares.
more of that?
I do.
I'm not Ben or Jerry. Sorry.
Here you go.
Should be Ben or Jerry.
Isn't one of them dead?
Carrie, want some more?
I thought they were
Oh,
still alive, but
Here you go.
they live on in their ice cream. I know that.
We're eating that?
Kevin's just going to eat the rest of it, I think.
At least you got help.
That is so fucking good. I like that a lot.
kind of wonder what kind of day you had on those Mondays, Jason.
Well, if it's tradition, then why not?
All right, so the ice cream I picked up
Yeah,
stole the
that's-
last 2 weeks.
That's going to steal the show today by far.
I don't know, but I like the
That literally is just like the pineapple pizza. I
Well,
had.
the ice cream's gonna melt now.
Well, that's the end of the ice cream, so I hope everybody enjoyed. But
it is now curdled.
curling, yes, it is. Wow, I've never seen it actually do it right before my eyes. But that's about it. Do you guys have anything else?
No, I just want to breathe. That's all.
Thank you all for joining us. As always, you can hit us up on the normal forms of social media. Nathan's
Yes,
given it out a million times.
yes, Facebook, Twitter, the underscore 546 underscore project.
Motherfucker can't even think straight.
Find us on iTunes and Google Play Music. You can. I thought you were going to do it again. And our podcast website is the 546 project 30 minutes or less.libsyn.com, and our email address is the 546project@gmail.com. I don't know if you want to
Thanks.
go ahead and leave us a line about how much you dislike Kevin's farts during our shows, but you can leave that. And also want to thank you once again because believe it or not, we've already reached another high for monthly
Right.
downloads. So
Even though you guys aren't communicating with us, we appreciate what you're doing. But please hit us up. Let us know what you think. Throw some feedback our way. We'd greatly appreciate it.
And also, I got to say, if you have a problem with my farting on the podcast, fuck you all. All I'm going to say.
Well, we definitely do because we're in the room and we have to deal with
it. Hey, I remember my teacher reading me a book in school saying about how you should pass gas. So therefore, I'm just listening to what my teacher told me to do.
Yeah, there was a first time for everything. So thank you all for joining us, and we'll see you next time around.
All right.
Laters.
Later.